without any combo
Yeah,
box.
Yeah,
without
without
any
any
combo.
combo.
See,
See,
we
we
have
have
changed it
changed
to
it to
input,
input,
right?
right?
Correct.
That's the
That's the
reason
reason it came
it
it
came
came
without
without
Combo box.
instead of combo, instead of
instead of
select,
select,
it
it
came up
came up
with
with
input.
input.
Now I
Now I
need to
need to
add
add
one
one
property
property
to
to
it,
it,
which
which
makes
makes
our
our
which
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 attaches
attaches
a
a
value
value
help
help
to
to
that
that
input.
input.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
for
for
that
that
we
we
need to
need to
check in
check
the
in the
API
API
reference
reference
if
if
we
we
have
have
any
any
properties
properties
to
to
add the
add the
value
value
help
help
to
to
it.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
Blocked, busy,
Busy,
busy
busy
indicator,
indicator,
display
display
date,
date,
format,
format,
description,
description,
editable,
editable,
field
field
group
group
ID,
ID,
field
field
length,
length,
max
max
length,
length,
name,
name,
placeholder
placeholder,
required,
required,
selected
selected
key,
key,
show
show
session,
session,
value
value
help,
help,
varies
varies
value
value
help.
help.
See,
See,
value
value
help,
help,
icon
icon
source,
source,
value
value
help
help
only.
only.
Okay.
Okay.
Value
Value
help
help
only,
only,
value
value
state
state
text.
text.
Okay.
Okay.
See,
See,
if
if
I
I
give
give
value
value
help
help
only,
only,
if
if
I
I
give
give
value
value
help
help
only
only
means
means
it
it
will
will
allow
allow
only
only
the
the
user
user
to
to
enter
enter
through the
through the
value
value
help
help
only.
only.
He
He
can't
can't
use
use
with the
with the
help
help
of
of
suggestions.
suggestions.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
if
if
based
based
on
on
that
that
we
we
need
need
to
to
give.
give.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Let's
see.
see.
We
We
have
have
already
already
an
an
input,
input,
and
and
if we
if we
give
give
while
while
entering
entering
here,
here,
it is
it is
giving
giving
suggestions,
suggestions,
right?
right?
If you
If you
didn't
didn't
give
give
that
that
value
value
help
help
only
only
equal
equal
to
to
false,
false,
then
then
it
you
will
will
not
not
allow
allow
to
to
enter
enter
the
the
values.
values.
It
It's
tell
tell
you to
you to
select
select
from the
from the
list.
list.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
let's
let's
see
see
the
the
code
code
of
of
it.
it.
See,
See,
show
show
suggestion
suggestion
equal to
equal to
true
true
means
means
it
it
will
will
show the
show the
suggestions.
suggestions.
Show
Show
value
value
help
help
equal to
equal to
true.
true.
If
If
you
you
add
add
this
this
property,
property,
if you
if you
add
add
this
this
property
property
to
to
your
your
input,
input,
then
then
it
it
will
will
automatically
automatically
shows
shows
up
up
a
a
value
value
help.
help.
See,
See,
now
now
we
we
have
have
shown
shown
a
a
value
value
help
help
here,
here,
but
but
on the
on the
click
Okay.
click
of
of
it,
it,
it
it
has
has
to
to
something.
something.
It
It
has
has
to
to
do
do
something.
something.
For
For
that,
that,
we
we
need to
need to
write
write
our
our
code,
code,
right?
right?
So
So,
what
what
I'll
I'll
do
do
is
is
on
on
click
click
of
of
it,
it,
I
I
need to
need to
create
create
an
an
event.
event.
So
So,
what
what
is
is
the
the
event
event
for
for
it?
it?
Again, you
Again, you
need to
need to
go
go
to
to
again you
again you
need to
need to
go to
go to
API
API
reference.
reference.
Okay.
Okay.
SDK
SDK
demo
demo
kit
kit
samples,
samples.
sorry,
Sorry,
API
API
reference
reference
input.
input.
Okay,
Okay.
if
If
you
you
go
go
to
to
the
the
events,
events,
live
live
change,
change,
suggest,
suggest,
suggestions,
suggestions,
value
value
help
help
request.
request.
Okay,
Okay.
when the
When the
value
value
help
help
indicator is
indicator is
clicked,
clicked,
this
this
event will
event
be
will be
fired.
fired.
Means
Means
we
we
need
need
to
to
use
use
this
this
event
event
in
in
our
our
in
in for our
Okay.
for
for
our
our
input.
input.
Okay,
Okay.
so
So
I'm
I'm
giving
giving
here
here
one
one
event
event
name.
name.
What
What
I'll
I'll
give
give
on
on
value
value
help.
help.
Okay,
Okay.
on
On
value
value
help,
help.
on
On
country
country
value
value
help.
help.
Okay,
Okay.
there
There
might be
might be
many
many
value
value
help,
help.
so
So
I'm
I'm
giving
giving
on
on
country
country
value
value
help.
help.
Okay,
Okay.
now I
Now I
need to
need to
define
define
this
this
function
function
in
in
our
our
controller.
controller.
But
But
before
before
that,
that,
Business logic.
huh?
huh?
Business logic variable
Yeah,
Yeah.
controller.
yeah.
Yeah.
Controller.
But
But
before
before
that, you
that, you
need to
need to
have a
have a
fragment,
fragment,
right?
right?
See,
See.
but
But
before
before
that, you
that, you
need to
need to
have
have
this
this
fragment
fragment
created.
created.
Okay,
Okay.
first you
First,
need
you
to
need to
create
create
this
this
fragment.
fragment.
How
How
you will
you will
create the
create the
fragment?
fragment
Using,
using?
we
We
need to
need to
create
create
a
a
fragment
fragment
here.
here.
What
What
is the
is the
name?
name?
Countries
Countries
dot
dot
fragment
fragment
dot
dot
xml.
xml.
Okay,
Now,
now
now
what
what
we'll do
we'll do
is
is
we'll
we'll
create
create
in
in
this
this
fragment
fragment
we'll
we'll
create
create
a
a
layout
layout
like
like
this.
this.
Okay,
Okay.
so
So
I
I
need to
need to
create a
create a
fragment.
fragment.
What
What
is
is
the
the
basic
basic
structure
structure
of
of
fragment? We
fragment? We
need to
need to
have
have
the
the
core
core
fragment
fragment
definition.
definition.
Okay,
Okay.
First, I am defining the core fragment definition, which includes some basic libraries. And then I need to close this core fragmentation. Core fragment
So without
definition.
fragment definition, so this, what do you call? It cannot initialize, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
This
This
is
is
the
the
first
first
line
line
that
that
you
you
need to
need to
write
write
for
for
a
a
fragment.
Yeah.
fragment.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Then
you
you
can
can
write
write
your
your
code.
code.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
what
what
we'll
we'll
use
use
is
is
we'll
we'll
use
use
the
the
select
select
dialog
dialog
here.
here.
Select
Select
dialog
dialog
means
means
which
which
will
will
allows us
allows
to
us to
select
select
a
a
value
value
from
from
it.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
So select
Select
dialog.
dialog.
See
See
what they
what they
have
have
used
used
here.
here.
They have
They have
used
used
the
the
select
select
dialog
dialog
here,
here
means
means
which
which
allows you
allows
to
you to
select a
select a
value
value
from
from
it.
it.
You
You
can
can
also
also
search
search
here
here
in
in
the
the
sample
sample
what
what
select
select
dialog
dialog
is.
is.
See,
See,
select
select
dialog
dialog
is
is
it
it
will
will
allow
allow
you
you
to
to
select a
select a
value.
value.
Means
Means
that
that
event
event
will
will
show
show
that
that
what you
what you
have
have
selected selected
selected
that
that
value.
value.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
what
what
I'll
I'll
do
do
is
is
I
I
use
use
the
the
select
select
dialog.
dialog.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
creating
creating
select.
select.
See,
See,
it's
it's
already
already
showing
showing
up.
up.
Select
Select
dialog
dialog
opening
opening
and
and
closing.
closing.
So
So
I'm
I'm
giving
giving
an
an
ID
ID
to
to
the
the
select
select
dialog.
dialog.
What
What
is
is
this
this
ID?
ID?
This
This
is
is
for
for
countries,
countries,
right?
right?
ID country.
Country
Country
select.
select.
We
We
have
have
already
already
used
used
ID
ID
country.
country.
ID
ID
country.
country.
So
So
I'm
I'm
using
using
Yeah.
I.
I.
So
So
I'll
I'll
make it
make it
short.
short.
Select
Select
country.
country.
Select
Select.
ID
ID
control.
control.
Select.
Select.
And
And
next
next
Okay.
we
we
need
need
to
to
have
have
the.
the.
See,
See,
now
now
you
you
can
can
check
check
in
in
API
API
reference
reference
for
for
select
select
dialog.
dialog.
What
What
are
are
all
all
the
the
properties?
properties?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Select
Select
dialog.
dialog.
What are
What
all
are
the
all the
properties
properties
that
that
we
we
need?
need?
We
We
need the
need the
title
title
property.
property.
Let's
Let's
see if
see if
there
there
is
is
any
any
title
title
property
property
for
for
that,
that
because we
because we
need to
need to
show
show
the
the
title.
title.
See
See
how
how
they
they
are
are
showing
showing
here
here
the
the
product
product
here
here
the
the
products.
products.
So we
So we
need
need
to
to sell the
tell
tell
the
the
user
user
to
to
select
select
instead
instead
of
of
product we
product. We
need
need
to
to
tell the
tell the
user
user
that
that
select
select
a
a
country.
country.
Country. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And
And
after
after
that
that
we
we
need to
need to
have
have
this
this
property
property
called
called
title.
title.
Title
Title
equal
equal
to,
to
sorry,
sorry.
title
Title
equal
equal
to
to
select
select
country.
country.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we
Now we
have
have
given
given
the
the
title.
title.
And
And
the
the
next
next
one
one
is
is
we
we
need to
need to
have
have
this
this
search
search
field.
field.
Search
Search
field
field
by
by
default
default
comes
comes
automatically.
automatically.
But
But
when you
when you
click
click
on
on
this,
this,
when you
when you
enter
enter
something,
something,
and
and
when
when
you
you
are
are
entering
entering
one
one
value
value
and
and
when
when
you
you
are
are
pressing
pressing
here
here
search
search
button,
button,
one
one
event
event
has
has
to
to
trigger,
trigger,
right?
right?
Where
Where
with that
with that
event you
event you
need to
need to
filter
filter
all
all
the
the
items
items
from
from
here.
here.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
for
for
that
that
we
we
need to
need to
check
check
if
if
there is
there is
any
any
property,
property,
if there
if
is
there
an
is an
event
event
or
or
not.
not.
So
So
let's
let's
go
go
to
to
event,
event.
and you
And you
have
have
this
this
search.
search.
Means
Means
this
this
event
event
will
will
be
be
fired when
fired
the
when the
search
search
button
button
has
has
clicked.
clicked
Search
search
button
button
has
has
been
been
clicked
clicked
on the
on the
search
search
field of
field of
the
the
visual
visual
control.
control.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
I
I
am
am
copying
copying
this
this
search search
search
method,
method,
search
search
event,
event,
and
and
I'm
I'm
adding
adding
it
it
to
to
my
my
select
select
dialog.
dialog.
Select
Select
equal
equal
to
to
sorry,
sorry,
search,
search,
right?
right?
Search
Search
equal
equal
to
to
on
on
search
search
country.
country.
On
On
search
search
country.
country.
And
That
And
is an action, right?
yeah,
yeah,
that is an
that is an
event. Yeah,
event. Yeah,
you can
you
call
can
it an
call it
Event.
an
action.
Yeah.
action.
Mm.
Confirm.
Confirm.
Next
Next
is when the
is
user has
when the user has
selected it.
selected it. This is the
This is
this
the
is
one
the
that
one
we
that
need
we
to
need to
use, and
use,
this is
and
the
this
one
is the
that
one
we
that
need
we
to
need to
use.
use.
How
How
means,
means,
see,
see,
if I am
if I'm
selecting it,
selecting it,
my
my
means I
means I
have
have
confirmed
confirmed
something
something
here,
here,
means I
means
have
I have
selected it.
selected it.
So
So
in
in
order to
order to
trigger
trigger
that
that
event,
event,
we need
we
to
need to
use
use
this
this
confirm.
confirm.
Again,
Again,
for
for
that you
that you
need to
need to
write
write
some
some
logic,
logic.
so
So
I'm
I'm
using
using
confirm
confirm
as well.
as well.
In
In
con,
con
okay,
okay,
sorry,
sorry. conform
conform
equal
equal
to
to
on
on
country
country
Confirm. Okay, means I have selected a country. Then what should happen next? That I am right in this one. And the next one that we have is cancel. Means we have the cancel button here, if you see. That also you need to trigger. Okay. In the same function, sorry, where it is? In the same function, we can also write for a cancel event also. Means we can handle both events on one function. So I am copying, I am giving the same name so that I can use the function at same time. Okay. Now we have created the select dialog. Means we have created a dialog. Now what we need to do, we need to, before that I'll format the document. Fragment okay. Oh, it's not looking good. Format document with
It's okay, Harish.
hmm.
Nested properly, that's it.
Yeah, but it's not looking good. Actually, in WebID, it used to uh, it used to print very clearly.
Nice.
But here
Yeah.
in Business Application Studio, it's not like that because it's not only dedicated for Fury, na. It's for every all the other applications
All
too.
kind of
So
applications.
they didn't focus morely on this thing. Then now what we have created, we have created this, we have created this, and we have created. But what it should be the inside? We should we should show this list.
Oh,
Okay.
but
For that we have the many list options. We have many list properties, right? In samples, if you enter list, you have many different types of lists: navigation list, smart list, column list item, action list item, display list item. You can use any one of them. But what I'm using is I'm using standard list item. This one. Okay, this is easier to use. See, it serves our basic need. We are just showing the name of the field. Okay, so I think it's serves our need. So I am using
yeah.
standard list item. Now I am opening standard list item. Okay, in standard list item I need to show all the values. Okay, title equal to, I'll bind the data later, and we are also showing the description. Description means we are showing the country description and country code in the list. It's giving error because we didn't give the ID here. So just ignore it. Control S. Now I have saved the fragment. Now what is the next thing that we need to do is we need to call this country fragment when the user clicks.
You give double quote two times.
Where
In the code description.
means we in the middle you need to enter one value. So meanwhile I'm not entering anything. So I just kept empty because we need to bind the data. We'll get the data from online, and we'll use the JSON data, and we'll show all the list of countries in our application, in our fragment.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So before that, what I'll do is I'll get that JSON data of countries from online. Okay. Countries JSON data. Okay, list of countries. See here you have this many countries. So and name is the name of country, code is the key of country. So
Correct.
I am copying all this data. Okay, this is an array.
Yeah.
Okay, because it has many objects. So I am copying that Where
Where
is
is
the
the
controller?
controller?
See
See,
what
what
I
I
did
did
previously.
previously, I'm
I'm getting
getting
the
the
data
data
from
from
one
one
of
of
the
the
folder,
folder
and
and
I'm
I'm
creating a
creating a
model,
model
and
and
I'm
I'm
using
using
this
this
model
model
to
to
bind
bind
the
the
data
data
in
in
the
the
front
front
end.
end.
See,
See,
this
this
is
is
where
where
the
the
values
values
are
are
coming
coming
with the
with the
help
help
of
of
binding,
binding,
right?
right?
So
So
now
now
what
what
I'll
I'll
do
do
is
is
I'll
I'll
declare
declare
an
an
array
array
where
where
country
country
array.
array.
Okay,
Okay.
in
In
that
that
array,
array,
in
in
this
this
country
country
array,
array,
I'll
I'll
store
store
that
that
array
array
which I
which I
have
have
copied
copied
now.
now.
Okay,
Okay.
Yep.
I
I
have
have copied
copied because
because
we
we
don't
don't
have the
have the
backend
backend
connection.
connection.
We are
We are
getting
getting
some
some
sample
sample
data
data
from
from
the
the
online,
online
and
Data.
and
I am
I'm
storing
storing
in
in
one
one
array.
array.
Now,
Now,
what I
what I
need to
need to
do,
do,
I
I
need
need
to
to
create a
create a
JSON
JSON
model.
model.
Okay,
Okay.
where
Where
country,
country,
where
where
country
country
model
model
equal
equal
to
to
a
a
new
new,
new.
new,
Did we
did we
declared
declared
JSON
JSON
library?
library?
Okay,
Okay,
we
we
have
have
already
already
declared the
declared the
JSON
JSON
library,
library,
so
so
you
you
no
no
need to
need to
mention
mention
everything
everything
like
like
this. You
this. You
can
can
use
use
just
just
this
this
one.
one.
With the
With the
help
help
of
of
that, you
that, you
can
can
declare
declare
new
new
JSON
JSON
model
model
or
or a
JSON
JSON
model.
model.
Okay,
Okay.
in
In
that you
that,
need
you
to
need to
pass
pass
this
this
array.
array.
What
What
we
we
named
named
this
this
array?
array,
We
we
named
named
this
this
array
array
with
with
country
country
array.
array.
We
We
are
are
passing
passing
this
this
into
into
this
this
JSON
JSON
model.
model.
Yes, model.
Now
Now
Yeah.
we
we
have
have
all
all
the
the
data
data
in
in
country
country
model.
model.
Now
Now
we
we
need
need
to
to
set
set
this
this
JSON
JSON
model
model
to
to
the
the
view.
view.
This
This
dot
dot
get
get
view
view
dot
dot
set
set
model.
model.
Sorry,
Sorry,
set
set
model.
model.
And
And
what
what
is the
is the
name
name
of
of
our
our
model?
model?
Country
Country
model.
model.
Okay, model.
And
And
that
that
view,
view,
what
what
is,
is
we
we
need to
need to
give
give
one
one
masked
masked
name,
name,
alias
alias
name,
name,
or
or
whatever
whatever
you
you
call
call
named
name
model
model
actually it
actually it
is.
is.
So
So
I'm
I'm
giving
giving
country
country
model.
model.
Okay,
Okay,
let
let
it
it
be
be
country
country
model.
model.
Now
Now
we
we
have
have
all
all
the
the
data
data
in
in
country
country
model.
model.
Now
Now
what
what
we
we
need
need
to
to
do,
do,
we
we
need
need
to
to
bind
bind
this
this
country
country
model
model
to
to
our
our
fragment.
fragment.
Okay,
Okay,
and
and
for
for
select
select
dialog
dialog
there
there
is
is
an
an
aggregation,
aggregation,
there is
there
an
is an
aggregation
aggregation
called
called
items.
items.
In
In
that
that
items
items,
you
you
need to
need to
mention
mention
where you
where
are
you are
getting
getting
all
all
these
these
items.
items.
From
From
which
which
model you
model
are
you are
getting
getting
all
all
these
these
items?
items?
Country model.
In
In
country
country
model.
model.
So
So
you
you
need to
need to
mention
mention
that
that
model
model
name
name
here
here
in
in
the
the
fragment.
fragment.
Okay,
Okay,
sorry,
sorry,
country
country
model.
model.
And
And
this is
this
an
is an
aggregation
aggregation
binding,
binding.
so you
So you
need to
need to
mention
mention
this
this
thing.
thing.
Okay,
Okay,
like
like
this
this
means
means
it
it
will
will
go
go
inside this
inside this
country
country
model
model
and
and
checks.
checks.
Okay,
Okay,
this is
this
the
is the
aggregation
aggregation
binding.
binding.
This is
This
the
is the
syntax
syntax
for
for
binding that
binding that
aggregation.
aggregation.
This is
This
the
is the
named
named
model
model
name
name
and
and
followed by
followed by
greater
greater
than
than
symbol
symbol
followed by
followed by
slash.
slash.
Okay,
Okay,
and in
and in
title
title
you
you
also
also
need to
need to
mention
mention
what you
what you
want to
want to
show,
show,
which
which
property you
property you
want to
want to
show.
show.
I
I
want to
want to
show
show
in
in
title,
title.
I
I
want to
want to
show
show
the
the
name of
name
the
of the
country.
country.
What's the
What's the
name
name
of
of
the
the
country
country
in?
in?
So
So
I'm
I'm
showing,
showing
I
I
want to
want
show
to show
this
this
property in
property in
title.
title.
Okay,
Okay,
like
like
this you
this
need
you
to
need to
bind.
bind.
We are
We are
using
using
just a
just a
symbol
symbol
here
here
followed by
followed
the
by the
property
property
name.
name.
Here
Here
what I
what I
want to
want to
show,
show,
I
I
want to
want to
show
show
the
the
key.
key.
Control
Control
C.
C.
Instead
Instead
of
of
name,
name,
what I
what I
want to
want to
show, I
show, I
want to
want to
show
show
this
this
property
property
called
called
code.
code.
Code. Yeah.
Array.
Okay,
Sorry. Code.
code.
Control
Control
S.
S.
Okay,
Okay,
I
I
hope
hope
there is
there is
no
no
error.
error.
Only
Only
for this
this
error
error
is
is
it
it
don't
don't
have
have
the
the
ID.
ID.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
Now
we
we
have
have
done
done
everything
everything
in
in
the
the
uh, countries.
it's of it is working, it is working expect I think it working as expected.
So next we need to, what we need to do is on click of this button, we need to open that fragment. Okay.
Okay.
Correct.
What is the event that we have given? That
That
is,
is,
sorry,
sorry,
not
not
here.
here.
In main view, what is the event that we are going to trigger? On
Initial
this
trigger
event,
event.
we are just calling that fragment. Okay.
Okay.
Function. Okay. And in this function, you need to call that fragment. How we can call that fragment? Okay.
Okay.
May see if we have already written here some code like this, right? How to open. Huh?
Huh?
So
So
again,
again,
we
we
are
are
going to
going to
initialize
initialize
one
one
variable.
variable.
If
If
this dot this
this
dot
dot
we
we
can
can
name
name
that
that
value
value
help
help
anything.
anything.
So
So
what
what
I'm
I'm
doing
doing
is
is
o
O
country
country
value
value
help.
help.
Okay.
Okay.
If
If
there is
there is
no
no
value
value
in
in
it,
it,
if there is
there is
no
no
value
value
in
in
it
it
means
means
this
this
dot
dot
o
O
country
country
value
value
help
help
is
is
a
a
variable.
variable.
So
So
what
what
I'm
I'm
checking
checking
is,
is
if
if
not
not
this
this
means
means
if
it
doesn't
doesn't
have
have
any
any
value,
value.
then what it will do is it will initialize a it will initialize one value to it into it. O country value help, we are initializing one value. What value we are initializing? We are just saying it a address, sap.ui.xml fragment. We are giving an address to it. What is the address? What is the address? In this, first you need to mention the ID of the address. Okay, what
What
is the
is the
ID?
ID?
ID
This,
country.
yeah,
Yeah.
this no, this is ID country select. This is the ID of
Yes.
our
Fragment ID.
fragment. So we need to
Correct.
mention here. And after that, followed by, you need to mention the address. Which address of this fragment? Where is that? Where is that fragment? It's inside the fragment folder. Inside the
Inside the
fragment
fragment
folder,
folder
and the
and the
name
name
is
is
countries.
countries.
Okay, but where is this fragment folder? It's inside the demo app 1. Okay, what is the address of demo app 1? Demo app 1 is org by demo 1. This is the address. Okay, first we need to mention the main folder name, which is org.demo1. org.demo1 dot what is the folder? Fragments. And what is the name of the fragment? Countries.
Countries. Dot. Countries.
You don't need to mention that extension.
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
You
Okay.
don't. You just need to mention the name, and we are also passing this into it. This means it's a keyword. We'll initialize with using this means we are adding this fragment to our view. Okay. We
Okay,
have
we have
Yep.
initialized
initialized
this
this
fragment
fragment
to
to
that
that
variable.
variable.
Now,
Now,
what you
what you
need to
need to
do?
do,
You need
you
to
need to
add
add
this.
this.
Um,
Um,
you need to
you need to
add
add
this
this
dialog
dialog
to
to
our
our
view.
view.
So I'm
I'm
adding it
adding
as
it
a
as a
dependent to
dependent
our
to our
view.
view.
Okay, and
And
add
add
dependent.
dependent.
Add
Add
dependent.
dependent.
In
In
this, you
this,
need
you
to
need to
mention.
mention.
Sorry,
Sorry,
not like
not like
this.
this.
You need
You
to
need to
this dot
dot
get
get
view.
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 So we
So
are
we are
getting
getting
the
the
view,
view,
and
and
for
for
this
this
view
view
we are
we are
adding the
adding the
dependent.
dependent.
What is the
This dot.
dependent?
O country value help.
This is the dependent.
Yep.
So I'm adding just this dependent to the view, and this is the fragment actually, which storing the address of the fragment. Okay.
Okay.
Now we
Now we
have
have
initialized
initialized
everything,
everything
and we
and we
have
have
added
added
it
it
as a
as a
dependent to the
dependent to
view
the view
also.
also.
Now
Now,
what is
what
the
is the
next
next
step
step
that we
that we
need
need
to
to
do?
do?
We
We
just
just
need
need
to
to
open
open
the
the
fragment.
fragment.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
this
this
is
is
the
the
fragment.
fragment.
By
By
using
using
the
the
open
open
function,
function,
open
open
method,
method,
we
we
can
can
call
call
the
the
fragment
fragment
directly.
directly.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
Now
I'm
I'm
refreshing
refreshing
the
the
application.
application.
It's
It's
automatically
automatically
refreshed.
refreshed.
There
There
is
is
some
some
issue.
issue.
What
What
is
is
the
the
issue?
issue?
We'll
We'll
check
check
here.
here. cannot read the properties of undefined countries. Why? CONTRIES. Why? What's the issue? Fragments dot fragments dot countries. Why? What's the issue here? Sorry. You need to mention here in this double quotes. Okay. I hope now it will work
It
fine.
works. Yes.
Let's see. See, now
Yes.
we are able to see all the list of countries.
Yeah.
Now, when I'm selecting this, nothing is happening. When I'm selecting this, is anything happening? No.
Nothing.
So when I'm selecting this, that value should automatically display here. For that,
Yeah.
we have an event. We have already declared an event. What is that event? Where we have declared here on country confirm means when what happens when when he is confirming something, that you need to write in confirm function. So I'm starting a new function on country confirm. And if you remember, for cancel also we have used the same function, right?
Yeah.
So if you pass an event on event means it will this event will tell whether the user has selected any item or he's just simply cancelled the dialog. Means he instead of selecting anything, he just closed the dialog. What the user has done, this event will tell to us. So I'm passing an event to inside it. So what I'm doing is I'm first getting the item. So where selected item, I'm getting the item that the user has selected. Who give that item? This event will give you that item. O event dot get parameter of this is one parameter. In that we have this item called in this we have one property called selected item, which will give you the selected item what the user has selected. Means if we didn't get the selected item, what we are doing is if we get the selected item, what we are doing, we are just setting that value. If we didn't get any selected item, what we are going to do, we are just returning. If we means we are getting out of the function, and this and the next line will not execute if the user didn't get any item, and that will automatically gets closed. Okay. On cancel, it will automatically closes the dialog. So if the user has not selected anything, it will go inside this loop. Sorry, if it goes inside this conditional statement, and it will return if the user has selected any item, then this line will be executed, which we are writing now. This dot sorry, we can use using get view, or you can directly bind using the event also.
Okay.
By id, what is the id here? Which id? This is the id. We are binding using set value. Okay. What is the value? Selected item is the value. Okay. Selected item is the value. Let's see how it's working. Oh, see, it's showing incorrect. Means we have missed something.
So in the debug, we can check. So in the sources controller, main controller, if you put an debug, see here, let's see what happening here. See, when I'm clicking on this, that event will trigger when the user selects any item or cancels. So I'm selecting Afghanistan. This automatically got triggered. See, if you're seeing the event, you need to get that path where we are getting the selected value. O event dot get parameters. See, in the parameters, in selected items, uh, where the value is in the selected items, there is only one array. Selected items where the see in here you have the description, means user has selected this
Cool.
field Afghanistan AF. So you need to get that value. So what we are doing, we are getting the selected item. Selected item. Okay. This is the selected item. Where we have that value, we have the in M property section. So then you need to get property of which property you need.
ID country.
Get property of if you want to display the title, you need to give the title. So let's see. Okay. Now you need to bind that value. Okay. So you just need to mention this thing. In see, we have already selected item. We are already getting the item. For that item, you need to get this thing. Okay.
Yep.
Control S. Now when I refresh it, it will automatically. 1 minute.
No issue.
Yeah. There is charging. Yeah. Okay. Now if when I refresh, see, now I'm selecting one value. It's showing the title because we are setting the title property value to that country, to that ID called country. Okay. And now if you see the if now we need to add another functionality called search. If I enter AFGANI, it's not trigger. See, it's not filtering. If I enter I have entered Afghani. It should show only Afghanistan value, or if there is no value matching, then it should show empty list. But it's not happening like that. So now we need to implement the search functionality. Okay, we have already told it that we have we will create a search country function. What is the name is on search country. Okay, main control on search country function, and you need to pass that event so that what you have entered the value means. Suppose if you have suppose if you are entering any value here. Okay, I need to show here only. See, suppose I am entering here one value ABC or something. I need to first get that value, and based on that, in the back in the code, in the logic, I need to based on this value I need to filter this, right? So first we'll get
Yeah.
this value. When the user enters it, we'll get that value and we'll try to filter. So how we'll get that value? O event will give us that value. Okay.
Yeah.
Where search val, okay. O event dot o event dot get parameter of get parameter in that value property will give you the value that user has entered. And now we have one filter method in SAP UI5. If you pass that value in that filter method and you need to give the property on which property you are filtering, it will automatically filter that values. Okay. Now I am defining a filter where o filter. Okay. So now I'm creating a filter new sap dot ui dot model dot filter. What it
What it
will
will
do
do
is
is
it
it
will
will
filter
filter
the
the
means
means
it
it
will
will
create a
create a
filter
filter
on
on
means
means
suppose
suppose
we
we
have
have
two
two
properties.
properties.
What are
What
the
are the
properties
properties
that
that
we
we
have?
have?
We
We
have
have
name
name
and
and
code.
code.
On
Code.
if
If
we
we
want to
want to
filter
filter
name,
name,
you
you
can
can
use
use
name.
name.
If you
If you
want to
want to
filter
filter
based
based
on
on
code,
code,
you can
you can
use
use
code.
code.
So
So
what
what
I'm
I'm
doing
doing
is
is
I'm
I'm
filtering
filtering
based
based
on
on
name.
name.
Okay.
So I'm
I'm
giving
giving
a
a
name
name
here.
here.
Name
Name
and
and
followed
followed
by
by
I'm
I'm
giving
giving
an
an
operator
operator
sap dot ui
sap.ui
dot
dot
model
model
dot
dot
filter
filter
operator.
operator
Filter
filter
operator.
operator.
What
What
is
is
the
the
filter
filter
operator
operator
means?
means
Means
we
we need
need
to
to
mention
mention
here
here
whether
whether
it
it
is
an
equal
equal
to
to
or
or
greater
greater
than,
than
less
less
than,
than
equal
equal
to.
to.
There
There
are
are
many
many
filter
filter
operators.
operators,
So
so
I'm
I'm
checking
checking
just
just
equal
equal
to
to
means
means
contains.
contains.
It
It
will
will
check
check
contains.
contains.
It
It
will
will
check
check
whether
whether
the
the
name
name
that
that
the
the
user
user
has
has
entered
entered
for
for
the
the
property
property
called
called
name
name
contains the
contains the
value.
value.
So
So
here
here
I
I
need to
need to
mention
mention
what the
what the
user
user
has
has
entered.
entered.
So
So
I'm
I'm
creating a
creating a
filter.
filter
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 which
which
is
is
telling
telling
that,
that
based
based
on
on
name,
name
based
based
on the
on the
value
value
that the
that the
user
user
has
has
entered
entered
for
for
the
the
property
property
name,
name,
whether
whether
if
if
it
it
contains
contains
this
this
search
search
value,
value,
it is
it is
asking
asking
to
to
filter.
filter.
So
So
now
now
I
I
need
need
to
to
once it
once it
is
is
filtered,
filtered,
I
I
need
need
to
to
add
add
this
this
filter
filter
to
to
this
this
that
that
fragment.
fragment.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
o
o
event
event
dot
dot
get
get
source.
source
O
o
event
event
dot
dot
get
get
source.
source.
So
So
get
get
source
source
dot
dot
get
get
binding.
binding.
Get
Get
binding
binding
of
of
what
what
we
we
need.
need.
We
We
need the
need the
items.
items.
Means we
Means
are
we are
filtering
filtering
all
all
these
these
items.
items.
Okay.
Okay.
We
We
need
need
the
the
items.
items.
So
So
I'm
I'm
getting
getting
that
that
items.
items.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
getting
getting
that
that
items
items,
and
and
using the
using the
filter
filter
method.
method.
I'm
I'm
using the
using the
filter
filter
method.
method.
I'm
I'm
filtering
filtering
that
that
values.
values.
This
This
O
O
filter
filter
is
is
an
an
array.
array.
Means
Means
it
it
will
will
accept
accept
the
the
values
values
in
in
the
the
form
form
of
of
array.
array.
But
But
we
we
have
have
only
only
one
one
filter.
filter.
So
So
by
by
inside
inside
the
the
square
square
brackets,
brackets
we
we
are
are
passing
passing
this object. Okay. Now you understood why we wrote this. We are creating a filter and telling that filter the array with the name property which contains the search value. In the
in the
search
search
value,
value
we are
we are
getting the
getting the
value
value
entered by
entered
the
by the
user,
user,
and in
and
the
in the
next
next
step
step
we
we
are
are
just
just
getting the
getting the
binding
binding
of the
of the
items.
items.
Means we
Means
are
we are
just
just
getting
getting
all
all
the
the
values,
values,
all
all
these
these
items,
items,
and
Name filter.
we are passing that filter. And using the filter method, we are passing that O filter inside this, which will filter all the items based on the value that the user has entered. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I am refreshing it. Now I'm entering one. I'll enter Bangladesh, or I'll enter BAN. See, it will BAN. Here it has BAN.
Contains.
Here it contains means it's not, we are not doing starting with or ending with or equal to, we are doing contains. That's
Yep.
the reason it is doing like this. Okay.
Yep.
uh, at this point we have finished the
Logical.
fragments.
Yeah.
Okay. Now in the next sorry, see, in the next module 16, what we are going to do is HANA Cloud Connector for front-end to back-end connectivity. Now we are going to enter into our on-premise system, and we are going to connect our on-premise system to our SAP Business
Yeah.
Application
Ca-
Studio,
Can you
which
give me
means,
2 minutes? I'll go restroom and come. Just 2
yeah,
minutes before you.
yeah, yeah.
Just 2 minutes, Harish. Yeah.
Okay, okay, no issue.
Yes, Harish.
Yeah,
Thank you.
okay, it's okay. Now we are going to connect our on-premise system to our business application studio, which is means to our BTP actually. Okay, HANA Cloud Connector is a component
Your voice
provided
is low.
low. Now,
Yeah, I don't know. Now okay. Perfect.
HANA Cloud Connector is a component provided by SAP for establishing a secure connection between the on-premise systems and the SAP Cloud Platform. Here, on-premise system is our backend system, right? Which is our ABAP system, and SAP Cloud Platform is our um, Business Application Studio. Okay, we are what this cloud connector will do is, it will this cloud connector is responsible for connecting our on-premise system and our business application studio or business technology platform. Okay, it enables connectivity between the front-end applications running on SAP cloud platform and back-end system hosted on premises or in a private network. Okay, now you can clearly understand that SAP Cloud Connector is a mediator which connects our on-premise system and our SAP Business Technology platform. You understood, right? What is this Cloud Connector does?
It connect your cloud application and your on-premise
See,
system.
on not application,
Application.
to our entire business technology platform. If you want to use the backend services, it will with the help of this connection, with the help of this HANA Cloud connector, what it will do is, if you want to access the OData services from the backend on-premise system, who means with the help of Cloud Connector, will it will create a connection to our BTP. Okay, with the from the BTP, with the help of Cloud Connector, you can access the OData services from the backend system. Okay,
Okay, Harish. Yeah.
you can understand by seeing this picture. See, here you have the on-premise system. Here you can have many on-premise systems. It can be either SAP system or non-SAP system. Let us assume you have this many on-premise systems, and all what you are doing, all your SAP systems, you are with the help of Cloud Connector. Uh, this is creating a link to our business application studio. Means with the help of Cloud Connector, you are connecting our on-premise system to our business application studio, right? Now you understood. This is just a mediator which will help us to connect our on-premise system and our BTP. Now you understood, Rajiv, or is there any
Yeah, clear, clear.
confusion? Clear,
Yeah,
right?
basically HANA Cloud Connector is a mediator to connect cloud
Yeah.
application to on-premise system, right?
Hmm. Cloud application means BTP. Our
BTP,
BTP
yeah.
to on-premise system. This is the mediator. It will create a secure connection. Okay,
It can
cloud
be any
connect.
cloud system, right?
Which any cloud system means?
Okay. Any cloud system meaning SuccessFactor, Ariba, C4M, like
See,
that,
your
right?
on-premise system can be anything.
No, cloud system I'm saying.
Cloud, see, this is the business technology platform.
Hmm.
This is all our business technology platform. This one.
Correct. BTP cockpit.
Hmm.
Correct.
Once you are connected to this, to
Hmm.
our business technology platform, it
Hmm.
doesn't matter whether you are creating a Fury application or wherever you want to use this, you can use which is inside your BTP account.
Okay. Okay. Get
Okay,
you.
this is the flow which you can easily understand. And once it is connected to business technology platform, in the while creating the application, you can simply access our on-premise system, because this connection is going like this. If you see, so in the application you can simply use our on-premise system services in our application, right? Now,
Yeah.
instead of see, we are using this hard coded data, but in the
Hmm.
real time this is not the correct case, right? You need to get the data from the database. So instead of that, you will get the data from the backend system and will display the data to the user. Okay,
Okay.
understood, Rajiv?
Yes. Yes.
Now we are going to connect our on-premise system to our BTP. But before that, what you need to have is, you need to install the cloud connector. Okay,
Okay.
install the cloud connector. Okay, these are the steps. First, you need to install the cloud connector. Then you need to configure the cloud connector. Then next, you need to check the connections from BTP, register
Hmm.
our on-premise systems in the cloud connector, then create the destination in BTP account and try to access the services from BS. What is the first step is? What is the first step
Install.
is? Here you have the cloud connector, right? You need to install the cloud connector in your system.
Okay.
Okay, this is the cloud connector. Now next, configure the cloud connector. You need to configure your cloud connector with the you need to give in order to create the connection between the BTP and cloud connector. You need to give your BTP account, your BTP account details in cloud connector, and you need to create a connection between the SAP BTP and cloud connector. Okay, and the next step is check the connections from BTP. Once you have created a connections, once you have created the connection between the cloud connector and SAP BTP, then from SAP BTP you need to check whether the connection is created or not. Okay, that is the
Okay.
third step. And fourth is register our on-premise system configuration details in cloud connector. Now once you have created the connection between the cloud connector and the SAP BTP, now you need to create the connection between the cloud connector and our on-premise system. For
Why
that,
do we need a cloud connector,
see,
Harish?
this is the
I mean,
secure tunnel, which means this is the secure communication. See, you can't connect directly to our on-premise system to our business application studio. That's the reason we have this middleware called as cloud connector, which will
no, we can use CPI, PI. These things are also middleware, right?
yeah, but SAP recommends to use the cloud connector. This is the product of SAP.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know, means I don't have idea on what SAP PI or something, but we'll use this cloud connector to connect our on-premise system to the
Have
SAP
you heard
BTP.
about Delbumi?
Uh, no, no, no. I means I heard that name, but
That
I'm
is
not. I
also
mean,
middleware, yeah.
okay. See, middleware means we are not any modifying anything here. Middleware usually modifies the data and send backs to the thing, right?
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
here it's not completely a middleware. It's just a medium.
Okay.
Okay,
Hmm.
we are just using it as a medium to connect on-premise system to our SAP BTP. Okay,
Yeah.
create the destination in BTP account. Once you created the connection between the cloud connector and on-premise system, and in the
Hmm.
SAP BTP, you need to
Hmm.
create the destination. In that,
So,
from the destination, you can use the OData services in your application. Yeah, tell
okay.
me.
So in the yeah. So you said first install the cloud connector. That is
Hmm.
done,
Hmm.
and configure cloud connector is nothing but establish communication between cloud connector to BTP. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, so when you say what is the source? What is the target here? Establish communication.
See, this is the source and this is the
Mhm.
destination. It can be vice versa. See, if you see bidirectional.
Ah, okay. 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 So here
Okay.
we cannot say this source, this is target, correct?
Yeah. See, means you are getting the services from the on-premise system, but once you have developed the application, where you're going to deploy? Again, we are going
Deploy
to
in
deploy in
cloud.
on-premise system only. Okay. See, what happens here is why you are going to deploy in. See, your company is in on using still on-premise system. Then how
Okay.
you are going to deploy your application in cloud? If your company is using on-premise system, then you need to deploy your application in on-premise system only. Okay, and
Okay.
once you means here business application studio is just for developing purpose. We are not using any cloud application cloud platform for real
Hmm.
time purpose. We are just using business application studio for developing purpose. Once we have developed, we are going to push our application into the our into our SAP system,
Okay. Okay.
from where the
But you are using Java, XML,
yeah
data structure, right?
yeah. See,
Mm-hmm.
SAP. See, here you have the ABAP system and the
Mm.
Fury system, right?
Mm.
Fury
Mm.
system will understand the XML, JavaScript,
Mm.
everything.
Mm.
Means we see when once see even if the Fury SAP system doesn't understand the XML or everything,
Mm.
from where you are going to access this application with the help of Fury Launchpad, right? Where this
Correct.
Fury Launchpad will run in the browser.
Correct.
As I have already told, the browser understands the JavaScript language.
Correct.
Then, right? You understood now?
I understand. So data we are storing in the backend system, SAP gateway, right?
Data, see, the data is always in database only, but application also we are storing in on-premise system, and this business application studio is
Mm.
only for development purpose.
Correct.
Okay.
That I get the point. The layout,
Hmm.
the design, the
Yeah.
logic, what we are saying, correct. But that is also application, business cloud
Business
application.
application
Correct.
studio is the platform where we use to develop the application. Suppose if your company is in using SAP BTP, then you can
Mm.
deploy into the cloud platform. If you are on on-premise
Mm.
system, then you need to push your application into the on-premise system only. Okay.
Okay. Okay. I clear. Yeah. Clear.
Now we'll install the cloud connector. Okay,
Okay.
but before that you need to have the Java running in your system. How
Java
you can
virtual machine, huh?
yeah, but I try to install the Java, but actually the RDC, the connection that they have given is already it has the Java.
JVM.
So
Very good.
uh, you need to check whether you have the Java or not. If you don't have the Java, you need to install JVM. Okay, and when means you can check like this if you have the Java in your application or not. See, it has already Java. JVM is already exist. So you can skip that. And the next one is install the cloud connector. And sorry, uh, go to the link and download SAP JVM and cloud connector. Okay, we have if you have already the JVM, then you can skip this step and you need to download the cloud connector by going to this click by going to this link. So this link is hana dot tools dot on demand. Okay,
Okay.
in
In
this
this,
you
you
have
have
you
you
need to
need to
from this from here you need to download the cloud connector. If you search cloud connector, see,
see,
based
based
on the
on the
operating
operating
system that
system
you
that
are
you are
using,
using,
whether it
whether
is
it
a
is a
64
64
bit
bit
or a
or a
32
32
bit,
bit,
and you
and you
can
can
download
download
any of
any of
the
the
versions.
versions.
For
For
Windows you
Windows, you
have
have
two
two
versions,
versions.
you
You
can
can
download
download
any
any
one
one
of
of
them.
them.
Okay,
Okay,
but
but
in
in
this
this
in
in
this we
this we
have
have
already
already
cloud
cloud
connector
connector
is
is
already
already
installed.
installed.
Okay,
Okay,
then
then
you
you
don't need
don't
to
need to
install
install
anything. I
anything. I
tried to
tried to
install,
install,
but
but
it
it
showed
showed
that there
that
is
there is
already one
already one
cloud
cloud
connector
connector
exists,
exists,
so
so
I
I
didn't
didn't
downloaded
download
it.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I see that the Cloud Connector installed already in the
Yeah,
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 folder?
yeah,
I'll
I'll
show you.
show you.
I'll
I'll
show you.
show you.
Means we
Means
need
we
to
need to
work.
work,
We'll
we'll
working
working
on
on
it
it
only.
only.
And the
And the
Ah,
next
next
okay.
install.
install,
Yeah,
yeah,
tell
tell
me.
me.
No, no, I understand. You already installed. You are
Yeah,
going to
it's
It's
show.
already
already
installed
installed
in
in
our
our
system
system
because we
because we
don't
don't
have the
have the
administrator
administrator
access
access
to
to
delete
delete
it
it
and
and
install it
install it
again.
again.
So
So
I'm
I'm
just
just
This is
going
going
it.
this
it.
is basis activity, right? Basically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
this
is
is
all the
all the
basis
basis
activity,
activity,
but
but
if you
if you
have
have
the
the
knowledge
knowledge
on
on
this,
this,
it's
it's
well
well
and
and
good.
good.
Hmm.
So
So
that's the
that's the
reason
reason
I'm
I'm
explaining.
explaining.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
Why
Why
in
in
see
see
this
this
is
is
all
all
the
the
installation
installation
process.
process.
So
So we
once
once
you
you
install,
install,
you
you
need to
need to
save the
save the
port
port
number,
number,
and
and
while
while
installation
installation,
choose
choose
the
the
folder
folder
of
of
SAP
SAP
JVM
JVM
C
C
drive
drive
instead of
instead of
default
default
one.
one.
See,
See,
while
while
when
when
you
you
are
are
installing
installing
it,
it,
you
you
need
need
to
to
click
click
on
on
next,
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 right?
right?
From
From
that,
that,
when
when
it
it
is
is
asked
asked
you
you
to
to
choose the
choose the
folder,
folder,
you need
you
to
need to
choose
choose
the
the
JVM
JVM
folder.
folder.
Okay,
Okay,
instead
instead
of
of
the
the
default
default
one.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
Now
try
try
to
to
access
access
the
the
cloud
cloud
connector
connector
using
using
this
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 link.
link.
Okay,
Okay.
this
This
port
port
number
number
is
is
usually
usually
8443.
8443.
Okay,
Okay.
now
Now
what
what
I'll
I'll
do
do
is
is
I'll
I'll
try
try
to
to
access
access
the
the
cloud
cloud
connector.
connector.
HTTP localhost 8443. What happened?
I'll repeat. HTTPS or HTTP. Hmm.
This
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 combination
combination
of
of
host
host
and
and
port
port
request
request
TLS.
TLS.
What
Yeah,
is
transport level
TLS?
security. Transport level security.
I
I
just
just
now
now
tried
tried
and it
and it
was
was
working.
working.
Localhost
Localhost
HTTP.
HTTP.
Forward slash you put.
mm,
Sorry.
HTTP.
HTTP.
See
C
cloud
cloud
connector.
connector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
See,
now
now
it
it
worked.
worked.
So
So
we
we
need to
need to
use
use
HTTPS.
HTTPS.
Okay.
Okay.
Now
Now
when
when
you
you
open
open
for
for
the
the
first
first
time,
time,
uh, you
you
need
need
to
to
log
log
in
in
with
with
the
the
help
help
of
of
administrator.
administrator.
This
This
is
is
the
the
default
default
ID
ID
and
and
password
password
administrator,
administrator.
and the
And the
initial
initial
password
password
is
is
always
always
manage.
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 If
If
you
you
see
see
here,
here,
default
default
username
username
and
and
password
password
is
is
administrator
administrator
and
and
manage.
manage.
Once you
Once you
log
log
in,
in,
you
you
need
need
to
to
change
change
your
your
password.
password.
Okay,
Okay,
I
I
gave
gave
some
some
password.
password.
I
I
didn't
didn't
remember.
remember.
I
I
didn't
didn't
remember
remember
the
the
password.
password.
What I
What I
give.
give. Mm,
I didn't remember what I gave the password. Uh,
Maybe default password.
Default password. I
I
have
have
changed it
changed it
actually.
actually.
So if I install first time, the password is administrator and manage, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
If I installed in my laptop, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is
your
your
RDC
RDC
only,
only,
right?
right?
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
See,
this
this
is
is
the
a
one-time
one-time
activity.
activity.
Every
Every
person
person
don't
don't
need
need
to
to
do
do
this.
this.
Mm, mm,
Only
mm.
Only
one
one
for
for
one
one
cloud
cloud
connector.
connector.
You
You
can
can
use
use
it
it
to
to
connect
connect
multiple
multiple
BTP
BTP
accounts.
accounts.
Okay.
Okay, I'll
I'll
try
This
try
I
to
to.
get.
understand. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell
Tell
me.
me.
No, we can move to next step actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
See,
See,
you
for
for
need
next
to
step,
check the
for
BTP
next step
connection.
only,
Yeah,
for
BTP
next step
connection.
only, we need to log in. So
so
what
what
I'll
I'll
do
do
is
is
I'll
I'll
stop
stop
the
the
class
class
here
here
today.
today.
Tomorrow I'll try to get the password issue resolved, and we'll continue tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, Harish, no problem.
Okay. Thank you, Rajiv. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.